Hello, and welcome. Name's Derek, and I sell physical media on eBay. I make videos about that. This is a sourcing video. E-I-N-G-O. Stop the music. Alright. So I'm going to, this right here was from yesterday. This was from today. I'm going to get this stuff looked at. If anything is, I'm just going to scan. If it's, there's a bunch of $15 to $20, $25 stuff in here. And there's like one or two, a little less than that. And then there's some zingers. And then I have two pieces of audio equipment that I got. That's pretty cool stuff. Hold on. All right. So this right here. So I scanned this. I do believe that I went into Terapeak. This is, again, the Cleveland Orchestra. Not all of it is going to be good. There's one that comes up overseas for $60. And this particular one, I want to, that I looked up, the honey. It was like $40. There's only like two. That's all. So I paid $2 for it. This, I sell plenty of these. I may even still have one listed, but they're like $20, $25. This Evie, right? This just looks like something that someone would just make, and it would be your, your local town singer. I didn't know who Evie is. It was enough to be, that's quality enough. If it's just supposed to be like some sort of setting at some high school, I don't know, holiday gig. I had no idea that it'd be $50, $70, $80, $120, $110. Still not brand new is $180. Didn't know that at all. Like, well, there's enough there to be at that price. Even if something doesn't come up on sold, I would hand type it. So I defeat doing that first and see that 4 have sold for $30, $35, $40, $50. So do they sell for that $60, $70, $80 price? I'll have to see if they do. The case is mint. And a little bit of fingerprints on it. That's a good one. This Nanny McPhee.
Okay.
$15. Festivals Holiday. 2 have sold, 1 new other for $16. That's probably like $15. This I just got in general. I don't think any of them really came up. Bach Organ Blaster. Bach Blaster. Murray. It's sealed. Go down here to CDs. So that's going to be all 14 of the listings. There's 3 pre-owned. Pre-owned is $10 pre-owned. All right, so if I pay $2, if it's $15, $18, I don't know, but I have a new one. Cold Frosty Morning. This is one I did have to look up. That is actually, that one turns out like $50. Cold Frosty Morning. CDs. $35. Cold Frosty Morning right here. So for in CDs, condition. Brand new is $40 or $15. I don't think anyone else has one listed. $40, a little more. So Lamar, this is a BMG. I think it's like $20. Oh, this is the one right here. This box. The other one I was talking about was not this one. I just grabbed. They were $1 where I was at for this. It's a 3-disc set, sealed. So if it anything, 15, $20. Annie Lennox. Let me get to this equilibrium here. Turn this auto rotate off. This equilibrium. This is another one I had to go into Terapeak for. Oops. Equilibrium exotic birds. I think there were like 2 that sold, but one was like $30 or something. More than that. Oh, that was price highest first. 43, 46. It goes down to over 20. Oh, yeah, it looks like it. So $30 CD. It didn't come up on scan because, well, it doesn't have a barcode. So while I'm in here, we have this Annie Lennox Into the West. So go here, search Annie Lennox. And I was going to type West. I may have used the word into the last one. Go to music. Cassettes is the only thing. $10. Go to solds. CD for 30. Into the West, Lord of the Rings. 190 something. Yeah, Lord of the Rings. $190 for Annie Lennox. Promo CD. $175 it goes up to. Price highest first, CDs. $175 and then $70. And then $20. That's it. So the only ones that are listed are high priced. $170, $100 plus CD for $1. Absolutely mint. Yeah. So that is what, $200 between those two? This is White Heart. Freedom. $15, I think. $20. Marshall Crenshaw. Usually, this is just another classical or big band or whatever it is. Mary Jean and 9 others. Just looked entertaining and different enough. I can't say I've seen it, and it's about $15. This Rob Thomas. This is definitely an interesting one as well. So we got $6, and then it goes straight up to 35 and 60. So I have not. I think I just clicked on solds, and they do like $15 or something. 10, but they do go up to $25 to $25. It's in there. Shaman's Healing's like 15. Get ready. So this is Going Quacks, the actual CD, the game. A Disney PC video game. If you're on this channel long enough, you probably know where this is going. $27, $30, 40 brand new. The kids game, in with the CDs. 4 have sold. Complete for almost 20. That's pretty cool. All right, so there are Cleveland Orchestra. These are all $20 to $30. I'm not going to go super crazy on that one for that. And then this Restroom Poets right here, I scan and it comes up like $200. I put it in Terapeak, I get nothing. I didn't do anything else beyond that. So this comes up as $178. I mean, we've seen that CDs can sell. I don't know who these guys are. 1995 from Detroit, Michigan. Well, Harmony Park Productions. I have to look it up on Discogs, and then if it's not even worth listing, but if it has at least a couple sales that are enough for me to list it for, I will. Will it be the 170? I don't know. This is just a cool old address book. Ohio Savings Association started in 1898 or 1889. And this is a phone book when there were still 5-digit phone numbers. 4-digit. And there's a lot of these that are in here. This has names in it for this region of Ohio. And then some other ones that got added when they were 7 numbers. I don't know, just something local history somebody will, might pick up. All right, this Witch's Bride is only, it's not much. 15, $20. Same thing with that. It's like $15, $20 sealed. I just got to wipe that down. This Bratz. One of the stores had like 10 Bratz. And I know that stuff well enough. I know Bratz. That stuff well enough to know. Especially since it's a twofer. Yeah, let's give it a look up. $50 brand new, $40 used. X-Men. Same principle. I just don't do a lot of them. There's 9. Lowest is low 30s. 19 I've sold. Mid-range is 25. I think it's just the disc and the... it's missing a disc, so maybe it's $15. Oh well. That's probably $15. I know that this is missing a disc. I was all excited till I open up the last one. I was missing a disc. But still, pre-owned, if this was complete, is over $100. There's 9 listed, and it keeps going up to 190, almost $200. $200. 9 listed. Sold. $60, $70. So, yeah, I'll probably still be able to get $70 for that. Well, I just sold one of these sealed, and this one is sealed, so I'll just duplicate that listing. Great courses. I scan most of them. Comes up, DVDs about $20. French for reading. Books for $1.50. All right, so that comes up $25. They do sell for right around that $25 to $30 mark. Let's keep on going. I don't know what my time is. I can't see the timer. These CDs in this stack, I would have paid 25 cents for. So that's like $10. A lot of these are going to be like $10. So I can go. I don't think any of these really popped off. Oh, so this is the Diamonds, and I have another Diamonds CD that's also signed by them. So it's not, I mean, if you were to listen to something and type in like Diamonds top hits, you'd probably recognize who they are. I don't remember. I'll just say $15. So even DVDs would have been $1, and these ones would have been $2.50 each. So this is seasons 1, 2, and 3, or whatever it is. 3, 2, 4. So 2, 3, 4. I'll put them together. Like $60, $50. Another Frankenstein. This is like $12, $15. But I would have paid 25 cents for it. And then the winner from there, and this is actually on a piece of real fine Scotch tape. And this is one of the shiny covered books. So I go to peel that up. Shouldn't have an issue. I am Spock. Leonard Nimoy, I am Spock. So 246 listings. We're going to narrow this down. I already know the results of this. Paperback, trade, not specified. Okay, so let's go into the year. So I got this one right here. I can see that this is already faded, and this is older Del Rey. All right, so oh no, so this was 250. Still at that, I'm going to make out on it. This is First Ballantine Books Edition, 1977. So I type in 1977. 8 results come up, and they go up to $40. 40 plus bucks. 40 plus dollars. I Am Spock, Leonard Nimoy, 1977. 6 sold for 20, 25, 30, 35, 42, and well, if it was signed, it'd be a different story. That's a good book for $250. All right, so now I have to get this cool audio stuff. Ta-da! So I got this Panasonic RA6600. So, Brian, Reclaimed Republic. This is going a little above and beyond what I was looking for. I did not want one with an 8-track player, but for me and for my aesthetic, what I was looking for, all these little buttons and turnies and switches and dials, all but this one right here, this balance button. Maybe it is somewhere around here. Right? $50. So it has a little bit of cabinet wear to it. I'm not sure if everything works. I do have 8 tracks to test. I have some speakers I can cut the wires on and connect to it. I got myself a cool 8-track stereo. I actually want one that's more of a portable boombox that has a CD player. But something like this to kind of start off with. These complete in working order about $200 on eBay. So electronics like this, I would not go out regularly and buy if they're $200. They got to be easy to package, and have to. I mean, that minimum is going to be $200. But I usually don't deal with that kind of stuff. Every once in a while, I'll pick something up. But I got something else, and then we got this right here. This is a TIAC 144 Tascam series. Yeah, 144 Tascam. This one does have all the buttons. Door works. I don't know if all these work. I have to plug everything in and find out. All the line levels in the back. I mean, if it advances, I'm going with that. Most of everything else in the electronics inside shouldn't be an issue. But I can wipe this down. But these right here they don't sell fast. But in just 90 days, there's a couple of sales for $350 onward. And I'm sure if I were to go and that's for anywhere from working to parts not working, and the price is $350 all the way up to over $500 in 90 days for these. So I paid $100. If it spins in whatever cords I have to connect to see on how it works, I mean, if I wanted to, I could hook that up to this, the 8-track, and have my tape player. But this is way too elaborate. I'm not going to be doing any mixing, so besides to have this sitting that make it look cool, the money is cooler. So $100. And so, I mean, I will, like when I go to the different, and this was at Habitat. So when I go to the miscellaneous barn and some of these other stores, throughout all the years, I'm always looking for the better, the cooler, better higher end electronics because it makes sense. So even if this is parts working or parts not working, they still sell for over $300. So I'd still make enough money to pay for my stereo that I just got. Like that logic? All right. So it's going to wrap that one up. Like what you heard, what you saw, what you learned. Promo CDs. Go into that Annie Lennox one. It's all put away. It's all somewhere else right now. Go to that Annie Lennox one. There's Annie Lennox. When thinking anything of it, I grab it, look at it, and strangely enough, actually, it has a sticker on it from December. Hold on. There's a sticker from December. December 17th. When that one went out. That's been there for 3 months. And I've never seen it. And it could easily be over $100 CD. No barcode. Promo stuff. Weird stuff. More famous mainstream people on things that don't have a barcode. Anything going up, comment down below, subscribe, share, those are all free. They help me, help you. So, yeah, we can all help other people and learn about physical media. It's not on eBay. Appreciate it. Thank you.